The objectives in this lesson explain the framework of technology in 21st century education. Second, identify internet-based applications that can be used in the classroom. Lastly, incorporate digital interactive learning in planning instructions. I know you are familiar with this. These are the applications and technologies that we can use in teaching and learning. As time passed by, nature of learners has changed along with their attention span and motivation too. The learners of today are now called digital learners since to cater to their needs, they should be taught by teachers who are technologically savvy. In this chapter, you shall be immersed with several strategies that could enhance your planning, particularly the choice of right technology. Technology has been over associated with 21st century teaching and learning process. Having LED TVs and LCD projectors inside the classrooms become the norm. The ways teachers incorporate technologies into their classrooms implies something about their professional practice. In this time, we acknowledge the potentials of new technologies such as laptops, wireless connectivity, interactive whiteboards, and mobile communication devices to reshape pedagogic activity with primary classrooms. However, come to think of it, the TVs and projectors should not be the basis of teaching. Teachers are still the best instructional materials rather than PowerPoint presentations. Hence, it is timely to re-examine the realities of regarding the use of technology as a tool in classroom instructions. This is the DepEd's K-12 conceptual framework and exist points, wherein it includes the 21st century skills. There are four skills that the 21st century should develop, such as information, media, and technology skills. Second, learning and innovation skills. Third, life and career skills. And lastly, effective communication skills. There are four exit points. These are: first, higher education; second, middle level skills development; third, entrepreneurship; and lastly, employment. As stipulated in DepEd Order Number 42 Series of 2016, the integration of technology inside the classroom shall be grounded on this basis. First, ICT integration in teaching and learning involves all activities and processes with the use of technology that will help promote learning and enhance the abilities and skills of both learners and teachers. Second, the use of computers can speed the preparation of daily lessons. This way, teachers can support each other by having a repository of lesson plans to refer to in preparing for their daily lessons. Third, teachers can plan learning opportunities that allows learners to access, organize, and process information, create and develop products, communicate, and collaborate with others using ICTs.
Now, let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of technology. But before that, let's define first what is technology. Technology refers to the specialized aspect of a particular field of endeavor. Technology has been the greatest change that we have seen in education. Several policies, whether in the government or private sectors, had been forwarded to ensure that classrooms are infused with at least basic technologies. On the other hand, learners of today have been branded with several names such as digital natives and tech savvy, where they are born with intellectual capacity to go over technologies even with simple exposure. They are also proficient in using technologies to older generations because it has been part of their lives. Furthermore, some teachers of today are feeling resentment toward the use of technology because it gives them difficulty, while neophyte teachers are more versatile for they manage to use technologies and traditional pedagogies at the same time. However, even if technology is seen beneficial, there are still many debates, especially on the extent of use of technology and exposure time. To fully understand the nature and limitations of technology in the classroom, here are some of the advantages and disadvantages of technology in the classroom. Advantages. The first advantage of using technology in the classroom is that it allows you to experiment more on pedagogy and get instant feedback. Number 2, technology in the classroom helps ensure full participation. Number 3, there are more countless resources for enhancing education and making learning more fun and effective. Number 4, technology can automate many of your tedious tasks. Number 5, with technology in the classroom, your students have instant access to free information that can supplement their learning experience. And the last one, we live in a digital world and technology is a life skill. Disadvantages. The first disadvantage of using technology in the classroom is that it can be a distraction. Number 2, technology can disconnect students from social interactions. Number 3, technology can foster cheating in class and on assignments. Number 4, students don't have equal access to technological resources. Number 5, the quality of research and sources they find may not be top-notch. Number 6, lesson planning might become more labor-intensive with technology. So that is the advantages and disadvantages of using technology in the classroom. Now, let's talk about the ADDIE model. The ADDIE model is a systematic instructional design model that can be used in crafting technological advancement in instruction. ADDIE model consists of 5 stages. We have analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. The first stage is analysis. Analysis is considered the goal-getting stage. The focus of the designer is to target all learning competencies. The essential questions in this stage are: who is the audience and what are their characteristics? Identify the new behavioral outcome. What type of learning constraints exist? What are the delivery options? What are the online pedagogical considerations? And the last one is, what is the timeline for project completion? Next is design. In this stage, all goals, tools, and performances are laid down, ready for next stage. The essential questions here are: documentation of the project's instructional, visual, and technical design strategy. Apply instructional strategies according to the intended behavioral outcomes by domain, or cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Create storyboard. Design the user interface and user experience. Prototype creation. Apply visual design or graphic design. The third stage is development. In this stage, it starts with the production and testing of various methodologies used in the plan. The essential questions here are: what content is to be created? What design can be used? And how do you review the features of the design? The fourth stage is implementation. In this stage, this is also called the procedure stage. The essential questions in this stage are the implementers ready for the technology? Do the implementers have enough knowledge about the technology? The last stage is the evaluation phase. This is the final stage that evaluates both process and the outcomes of the model. Here, teachers are to see the results formatively and summatively. The essential questions in this stage are: for the formative evaluation, how does each step perform? What is need to improve in each step? And for the summative evaluation is: what is the overall impact of the technology in the instruction? What needs to be done to further improve instruction? So that was all about ADDIE model.
Now, let's talk about the list of application for teaching. So, in the contemporary educational media, many innovations were created to make educational technology accessible to both teachers and learners. So, here are some of the applications that you can use in your classroom. The first application is the Reading Eggs Learn to Read. So this application is a multi-awarded application that helps the children to read using an interactive reading games and reading lessons. The children will learn to read while enjoying over 2,000 ebooks. So Reading Eggs makes learning to read interesting and engaging for kids with great online reading games and activities. So the second application is the Curious World Play Learn Grow. This app is packed with various types of activities to educate and amuse children. So from videos to fun-filled activities, the learners will be inspired to participate in class. So this application is a mix of kids streaming site, children's library, activity pack, and source of creative ideas. As such, children can sit back and watch, pick a book to read, explore an interactive activity, or gain some ideas for making something in a real rather than in the virtual world. The third application is the mental app educational games. So this type of app enhances the critical thinking of critical thinking skills of children as they solve different types of problems in a various ways. So mental app educational games is an award-winning child-safe and a free app. Following an academic approach to learning, mental app games are both entertaining and scientific and personal based on the child's performance. The fourth application is the Edmudo. Edmudo is a social platform used for communication, pooling, assignments, quizzes, etc. So that teachers can easily send handouts and quizzes on this app. So in Edmudo, it is an educational website that takes the ideas of a social networks and refines them and make it appropriate for a classroom. Using Edmudo, the students and teachers can reach out to one another and connect by sharing ideas, problems, and a helpful tips. Next up is a Kahoot. Kahoot is an app that teachers use to facilitate online and real-time quizzes. Questions are projected on the screen and the children will answer with their smartphone or computer. So, in other words, Kahoot is a game-based learning platform used to review students' knowledge for formative assessment or as a break from a traditional classroom activities. Next is the BrainPop UK featured movie. So this app is a BrainPop that generates animated educational content that adds excitement to the lessons. Then the Khan Academy. Khan Academy is a non-profit open source educational website which aims to change education for the better. Teachers can explore thousands of videos and lessons for free. So, Khan's Academy offers practice exercises, instructional videos, and personalized learning dashboards that empowers learners to study at their own pace and outside of the classroom. So next is the Socrative Student Application. This app establishes an interactive environment for learning. Teachers can ask questions and conduct assessments on a real-time basis. Gauging students has never been so easy. So Socrative provides some opportunities for learners to learn other skills while developing their language use. It can be used to assist learners' understanding of their subject in English, such as maths or history. Next is the Nearpod. Nearpod is a allows teachers to create interactive lessons, presentations, assessment, and lesson content. So the Nearpod helps educators to make any lessons interactive whether in the classroom or a virtual. The concept is just as simple. A teacher can create interactive presentation that contain quiz, polls, videos, collaborative boards, and more. So the next application is the Quizlet. So the teacher can explore the content in this app, which can be used for assessment. So the Quizlet is a web-based application developed to help students study information through interactive tools and games. Quizlet's mission is to help the students and the teachers to practice and master what they are learning. Next is the EduBlogs. EduBlogs allows the teachers to easily create and supervise learners' blogs. It's easy to customize designs and include videos, photos, and podcasts. So, EduBlog is a blogging platform on the web and as an app designed for educators and students. So by itself, it's not a teaching or learning tool. Instead, EduBlog makes it possible for teachers to create classroom and students blogs that includes text, video, images, and other media. Google Earth. Google Earth offers the means to present geographics data from a wide variety of sources together in a geospatial context. This can be used in geography subjects. So, using Google Earth and maps in classroom can help visualize abstract concepts across a global canvas, allowing students to connect with what they learn inside to what they experience in their daily lives, community, and to the larger world. Google Earth's creations tools allow you to create your own project. Next is the Show Me Interactive Whiteboard application. So the Show Me Interactive Whiteboard app allows teachers and students to create Show Me presentations that can be shared via the device to a group of students. Teachers can record and create engaging presentation by using tools such as adding images and text. Next is the Book Creator. Book Creator, it is a rare lesson creation app that is very accessible. With this app, both teachers and students can create useful and astonishing ebooks, magazines, and others easily. Next is Showbie. This app can help teachers to easily and quickly distribute assignments, handouts, videos, etc. to the students. Students can also send their works through Showbie. So, Showbie is an assignment and grading app to help teachers easily and quickly distribute assignments, handouts, links, etc. to the students. So, Showbie lets the students submit assignments from any iPad apps, including apps where students write, draw, develop presentations, and make movies. The last application is the Edu Creation Interactive Whiteboard. So, this is an app engineered for teachers to present lessons that can be shared to students, other teachers, and parents. Edu Creation is an exceptional interactive whiteboards with a screencasting tool that is powerful and fun to use. So Edu Creation is an interactive whiteboard that has an easy, interactive platform and is straightforward to use. It allows you and your students to do screenshots, record video or audio clips, embed websites or images, and share what you have created with others immediately. So that's it. All in all, we have 16 applications that we can use for teaching.
So here's the example of our topic for today in applying the application tools that you can use in your teaching. Gawain, sukatin mo. Gamit ang Google Earth, sukatin kung ilang kilometro ang layo sa lugar ng mga sumusunod. Number 1, Baguio to Tugigaraw. Number 2, Davao to General Santos. Number 3, Baguio to Cebu. Number 4, Ormoc to Tacloban. Number 5, Catbalogan to Calbayog. Davao to General Santos. Add point to sentro lamang. At ang layo ng Davao at General Santos ay 122 kilometers. Bacolod to Cebu. Hanapin natin ang Bacolod at Cebu. Add point. Add point. Ito ay 110 kilometers. Ang layo ng Bacolod at Cebu. Pang-apat, Ormoc to Tacloban. Refresh. Add point. Add point, 46.6 kilometer. At panghuli, sa ikalimang bilang, tutukuyin natin kung gaano ba kalayo ang Catbalogan at Calbayog. Add point. 39.5 kilometer. Ganun lamang kasimple ang pagtukoy ng kilometro gamit ang Google Earth. Nag-enjoy ka na, may natutunan ka pa.